te va a poder dar pues bueno,
Carolina Jaramillo,
realmente todos los proyectos que
del público, exacto, y algo
se van a
más elevado del amor.
y en este tema de lazo.
La gente cuando escucha música,
La gente
Gente, pongan atención a esta entrevista porque estoy con un cantautor canadiense que está presentando su proyecto musical. Él mezcla muchos géneros en uno solo o para crear su propio estilo musical. Y es un gusto platicar hasta Canadá con Mettah. Hi, how are you, Mettah?
Very well, thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm so excited to talk with you about this new single that it's Mindset. That I think that it's very special for you because people are reacting very, very good. So damn good, I think so. Because you released several singles, but this is special because the comments are different. This song shows to the public something different about you, or why is happening this?
You know, this song is, it's a song where we went more for a balance, explaining that, there's two sides to everything on every day. It's a battle every single day between two voices, and it's to find balance on finding the right side. We talk about angel and demon, and that's what we went forward with the song, and yeah.
What would you rather, the angel or the demon?
The angel, 100%. We don't do no demon.
Yeah. Or you have your dark sides.
I mean, we all have our dark sides, right? But we have to defeat them and make sure they don't come back.
Yeah. Mira, how could you describe your own sound? Because you are mixing different genres. You are mixing trap, rap, hip hop, pop, R&B, many. I think that it must be hard to put all of them in a box in order to create your own song. Your own style, sorry. How could you describe to the Mexican people?
I mean, we try to always spin around just spreading light, spreading positivity. To find the exact word of the sound we use, it's quite hard because, like you said, there's so many mixes of it. But, I always like to say that we just want to be the divine. We want to be the ones that spread light, spread love, spread positivity on whichever instrumental, whichever beat or sound that we're working with.
Do you feel confident in all of them?
I feel confident in all of them. I think we could have fun with every single sound. And there's many sounds we haven't discovered yet. There's things that we're going to do in the future that are going to be completely different from what we're doing today. And yeah, I'm pretty confident in every single sound.
I feel when I heard your music, when I listen to your music, I feel like you were born for this, for music. But no one in your family was related with music business. When do you realize that you have these musical skills, or what can you find this on your way?
I mean, when I was young, I was already pretty good with the music. I could remember any song and every song after listening it to like 2 or 3 times. I was never in the music scene because, like you said, I don't have family, friends that were in the music scene. But how I got into the music was quite a funny story. Back in 2018, I was dating a girl, and after 6 months of dating, I learned that she was a sex worker, and I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you feel in that moment?
I mean, obviously, when these type of things happen, it's a shock. It's weird, especially when you're young. You're 18,
Yeah.
you don't expect that. But everything happens for a reason. At the end of the day, it happened for a good reason as well. And that's how I started music. When I learned that she was a sex worker, it motivated me to get into the studio and make a song about it.
The music was a refugee for you. Was the way that you can express all the pain that you got in your heart.
Right.
But in which other circumstances music have saved you?
Music is my go-to when I want to speak and genuine with myself. I mean, in every single daily, whatever happens on in my daily life, I kind of use it to speak into the music. So to answer your question, pretty much everything. Every situation, everything that I've seen, heard, I just put it back into the music, and that's where I could really focus on, you know, kind of replying, you know?
Yeah, really. I was reading about you that before the COVID pandemic, you were ready to release your proposal music, right? But then you have to stop, you have to cancel everything. But instead of you get dramatic or you say, oh my God, this is unbelievable, and you take advantage of that and create more songs, create better concepts. It was hard for you to face that in that moment that you were ready and maybe your team told you, well, this is not the moment for you.
I mean, you know, like everything, I really stick to the fact that everything happens for a reason. So you know, it sucks, yeah, but you know, you just got to look at the picture. You know, there's always more time on the clock, and you know, it was a great time to focus on the skills. You know, I had all my time. I was morning and day working on the music and writing songs and practicing. Recorded well over 50 songs, and we're not going to use any of them. You know, from where we started to where we are, you know, we gained a lot, and now we're ready to. Oh, yeah. I mean, the pandemic at the end of the day was good for me. I can't complain.
Yeah. Listen about you or reading about you. You say that you were born in this music industry with a mission. What is that mission? You
know, the mission is to unite in a world that seeks to divide. You know, we want to unite people, bring positivity, get people together again. You know, people are already separated now. Everybody wants to go left and right. Everybody wants to start a war. Everybody wants to fight. We don't want that. You know, for love. So that's the end goal. When I listen to your drip drop song, sorry, you say, if you hate me, you have to love yourself. It's a good way to answer to all the haters. Have you received hate through social media? Yeah, you know, everybody gets hate here and there. You know, it's part of the game, and yeah, that line goes to them. You know, somebody that loves themselves is not gonna hate on anybody else. You know, if I would never hate on anybody, and if anybody happy with themselves and love, you know, we don't think that way. We don't hate people. We wish the best for people, and you know, if I could help you and you could help me, then let's do it. Yeah, right. But how can you handle all of these kind of bad comments when you're a new artist, when you start to pursue your dreams? I mean, I don't even really deal with it, to tell you the truth. I don't really give it attention. You know, I see it and I scroll right past it if I have to scroll through, and it doesn't really get, you know, it doesn't enter my inner matrix. Definitely. You have been making a lot of music, but now, for example, the Latin music is living one of the most important moments of its history. Have you ever heard Latin music? Would you like to do any kind of featuring, or what do you think about the Latin music? I love Latin music. You know, I'm currently learning Spanish every single day, so I could fully speak it soon. But the upcoming EP next month has a Spanish artist where he goes full out Spanish. The song is, I love it, you know, just because of that. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing more Latin music in a near future. The pandemic, but I'll be in Mexico in September, and I definitely look forward to being there. Okay, welcome to expect from Mexico. Hey, what do I expect? I expect a good time, definitely, because I know the Mexican people are the best. So it's gonna be. I definitely look forward to being there. You are a new artist for many people, but now you have several singles and all your platforms. If you have to choose one of them to show them the kind of music that you are making, how could you show them? That's a good question. I would probably show them This and That. You know, I think This and That is the one that's currently out that I like the most. It has, you know, the energy in it is pretty decent. So I think that's the one I would show them, you know. But yeah. At the beginning, your parents believed that music was a hobby for you. Now that they see all that you have done in music, what do they tell you? You know, gratefully, my parents are fully involved and fully participate in mainly everything, and they're very supportive. So it's great. I can't complain. You know, it's one thing to do it on your own, but it's one thing to have your parents support you, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much for this interview, and finally invite to all the Mexican people
to go to your YouTube channel or all the platforms if they already didn't, in order to watch your music, to listen to your music and watch your videos.
Mexican people, I can't wait to be in Mexico. That's the first thing, the most important. I can't wait to meet some of you guys. On another note, you can follow me on all platforms. This is Mettah, and music platforms on Mettah.
Well, thank you so much, Mettah. It was a pleasure to meet you. Bueno, esta fue la entrevista con Mettah. Ustedes vayan y escuchen Mindset y bueno, obviamente todos sus temas ya que tiene ahí en sus redes sociales. Y a esperarlo en septiembre aquí en México y estar pendientes de ese EP. Yo soy Marco Rivero y nos vemos en la siguiente.